Shalom, beautiful people. We're going to tap in this morning. I just woke up and I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. So, and yes, I still have winter decorations up because it is still winter and I love this season. And I actually love the mix up that the different decorations bring during the seasons. So mine will probably stay up until at least the end of January. But I'm pushing for the end of February. That's just me. I'm one of those. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pray and just tap in and see what we get. Spirit, I thank you so much for rising me up out of my bed this morning. Spirit, I thank you so much for all the love, the guidance, and the protection. I pray that at this time, as we tap in for the collective, that any messages I receive are for their highest good, abundance, sustenance, prosperity, creativity, and legacy building. Ancestors, ascended masters, spiritual teams, angels, thank you so much for all the love, guidance, protection that you provide always through the Most High. If you have time, I pray that you are able to join us so that I can deliver the messages in the way in which you deem worthy. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I just heard moving energy. Okay. Surrender. Okay. So the first card out is possibility for union, which is portal energy. It's also sun energy, which is quick movement, clarity, truth. I find it interesting that this comes out when I said clearing energy, because the sun is definitely going to reveal, it's going to bring light to things that were hidden in the dark for the collective, and it's going to allow the collective to move in a different type of way. And then we have 10 at the bottom, which is diving deep into a task. And then we have another portal energy, deep quiet. I feel like whatever is being revealed to the collective, it's going to require you. First, you're going to want to go into movement right away, right? But I also feel like there's a time period where you may need to just like take a step back and really have like that eagle eye perspective and be able to see the whole playing board before you make a full move. And then when you decide that you're going to go this way, you're going to dive way deep into it, and it's going to be something, I just heard profound. It's going to be profound for you. Let's actually read this out of the book. I haven't read this one in a while. It says possibility for union, what needs to be connected or disconnected. Come on now. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities. This is beautiful. But you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed to breathe. You are allowed a breath or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. That's fucking hilarious. Take a bit of time. And then we have surrender. Yo, come on now. Take a bit of time, right? This portal energy too. Take a bit of time to yourself. Get away from the day-to-day. Jesus, I just woke up. I apologize about my reading. I've been reading so much lately that it's like the lines are getting blurred, okay? Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even for just a few minutes. Walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right. Right. Why did I say it like that? Jeez. For a quantum leap, life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. This is so funny because I just talked to my friend about this. I've been having downloads about timeline jumping. This is giving that energy to me, that whole timeline jumping thing. We're going to break that down. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes. And for some reason, I want to pick this card up. Do not confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Readiness. Collective, whatever this is, you are ready to dive deep into it. And let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. Okay, let's get some tarot. Let's clarify this. I need some coffee. I make some good coffee though. I really do. I do say so myself. I always put my my chai powder seasoning in it that I make myself. It is not available online yet, but it will be soon. I have to take product photos with it. But it is available in the shop already. So that's cool. But it's so delicious. And I put more cardamom in mine than other people do, like Watkins. And it's all freshly ground. Like I get whole, I get everything in whole, and then I grind it up to the consistency that I want. And then I put frankincense oil in my coffee as well. Which doesn't really add a flavor, but it's good for you. It's good for you anyways. Woo-wee. Look, we have strength and then the 10 of swords. Collective, whatever needs to be cleared away at this time, it's like really... It's funny. I heard the amount of courage that you have is going to shock you. The amount of courage that you have is going to shock you. And then the Tower. You guys. The amount of courage that you have is going to shock you. I feel like this Tower is something that you're bringing. Once whatever pathway or truth or revelation it is that comes into you, you are going to be the one that initiates change. You're not going to wait. This isn't you, the universe, bringing a Tower into you. This is you initiating the Tower yourself. This is super powerful. Your amount of courage is going to shock you. I think that's beautiful. And then the Two of Swords. What's that about? Tell me more, please. Thank you. Can I get one more, please? My ancestors are sassy this morning like me. I just heard, yeah. Like, we know. Come on now. Ooh. Okay. What's at the bottom? Perspective. Okay, there's a true, I keep hearing Sinister, and it's attached to this Page of Cups. The amount of courage you have is going to shock you. And then Sinister is attached to the Page of Cups. And then we have the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, and then the Universe. I feel like someone is coming in disguise. And it's trying to block you from seeing the truth that the universe has for you. It feels like this person is, because then we have Hangman at the bottom of the deck. I almost feel like this person is trying to, whatever this is, it could be information. It doesn't have to be a person. But it's almost like the cup is a false, I heard false narrative. Like it's a false promise that someone or something is offering to you, and intuitively you know that this is not the right decision. But it seems so good that you don't want to have to make the decision between your faith and this offer. This is high intuition collective. This is a time when you really have to be able to rely on your discernment and your intuition. You really have to be able to trust your gut. You have to be able to sit in meditation. You have to be able to pray on it. You have to be able to ask for guidance from, if you don't believe in your own intuition and you need outside perspective, I heard fine, but like, fine, but at this point you need to be able to trust what it is that the truth. This is a warning. This is definitely a warning, collective. Like, don't be fooled, man. And I'm also getting like this, the awareness that you have comes from the past experiences and the lessons that you've learned thus far, which is why you've gone through those lessons thus far. So that when you get to this point, or a point like this in your life, you are able to have that high intuition, that discernment that you need to be able to say, fuck you. I see what you're doing. I see you with that sinister ass smile. Because you know what's funny? I actually noticed this the other day that I haven't noticed before. The face on this man, I don't know if you can tell, it does not look nice. Like it's an evil look on his face, like an evil, sinister look on his face, like he poisoned that cup. And he's about to give it to this lady in promise, in a cloak. I heard cloaking. Cloaking that he's actually presenting something that's going to help and heal this woman, but in fact, it's poisoned. Like, it's fucking poison. Oh, wow. I just heard ain't shit energy. This is that ain't shit energy, man. This is... Listen, we have to talk about the warnings on this channel because I am not a believer. I don't believe that everything that presents itself to you is a reflection of your energy. I 100% believe, and I've said this for years, that the divine will present certain things to you to test and to make sure that you are what it is that you say you are about. I don't believe that everything is a reflection of you. I really don't believe that. But I do believe that in certain case, look, come on now, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. This is a fucking test. There is a test that is coming into the collective, and you have to have the amount of courage that you have in this situation is going to shock you, collective. Congratulations is in order, but also pay the fuck attention. Listen to your intuition. Understand who you are and the work that you've done. It is not cocky to know exactly who you are energetically or just in this dimension. It is not cocky in any way, shape, or form. You should know exactly who you are. That confidence gives you the courage to be able to, like, I just saw someone stomping their foot and saying no. Almost like a knight in armor stomping their foot and going like this. Like, and it's funny because in traditional tarot, right, the Two of Swords is a woman with a blind over her eyes with her swords like this. Like, she doesn't want to make a decision. She doesn't want to make a choice. She's trying to avoid the decision that she has to make. But in this instance, that stance is like, do not fucking cross me, right? I see you. I see the face that you actually hold. I see you. I don't shy away from this energy. I approach this energy. I don't run from the darkness. I dive deep into it. It's so funny because all of these cards are all coming off of the dive deep energy. I dive deep into this energy so that I can understand how it is that I move forward and so that I can recognize my own power. For those of you who think that spiritual warfare is not real, I'm sorry to tell you, but sometimes it actually is. And I know this from personal experience. If you've never experienced spiritual warfare, like, congratulations, right? But for those of us who have, and not because, again, this is why I don't believe that everything that comes into you is a reflection of you. I do believe that sometimes it is a fucking test, okay? And I didn't personally face this type of warfare because I was asking for it or because it was over. I know why I experienced it. I experienced it so that the divine, this is the part of the game where you start to realize that in some instances, the devil and the divine work together. Because for me, I 100% believe that I went through what I went through so that I could recognize my own strength so that I would stop fucking second guessing myself. Right? This is almost giving that energy. This is like you guys, the collective being, I shouldn't say you guys. This is the collective being put into position so that they can see the type of courage that they actually have and so that they can truly understand. And it's like standing differently in your strength. I hope I'm not rambling. Again, literally just woke up. And And then we have the Fool and the Three of Cups. With the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is you being in defensive mode. I have a feeling that getting in business, this might have to do with a business transaction or an offer in business or the workplace collective. And I just heard let it go, let it flow. I'm getting this feeling like okay, because I just saw a person going from one group and leaving with a frown or like a confused, bunched up face. Like, what the fuck was that? And then going to another group and just like fitting right in. And that whole go with the flow. I don't know what I actually said with the flow thing, but like it being in, this individual is just completely in flow with this group. I'm getting that this is another way that you're able to discern whether something or an opportunity is for you or not. Whatever this is, you may actually entertain it or like test the waters. I just saw someone like stick a toe in, right? You may actually entertain this for a bit or for like a meeting or like an introduction, or you guys, like I heard happy hour. You guys go to like a bar and you know, there's a lot of the people that work in this company, or there's like different family there, or there's, I don't know what it is. It's whatever situation applies to you in your life, right? You go and you're dipping your toe and you're testing the waters and you end up leaving like, what the fuck was that? Or you end up leaving like feeling drained. You end up, you don't have many great things to say about the situation. And then there's something else that presents itself through the patience and through the universe pouring itself into you. And this is Three of Cups energy that is going to start you into a new, and it's almost like the same, I'm getting like, it's almost like the same, it's the same coin with opposite sides of the same coin energy, right? Like one side, no. One side, abso-fucking-lutely. And this is what you guys are going to be presented with. I don't know why I keep saying you guys. I do apologize. I do not like separating myself out of the collective readings. I am a part of the collective. But because I'm presenting, it's just natural for me to say you guys, okay? I don't know why I need to make that distinction, but I guess I do. So whatever it is that the divine is presenting to you, it is going to feel more in flow, and that is how you know the difference. And that is going to start, because we had the Tower, that is going to be the new adventure that you go on. It is going to be, I just heard outside of the box as well. Like this is something that you may have been wanting for a long time, or dreaming about, hearing about other people doing. And it's not something that's normal. I heard normalized. It's not normalized yet. I don't know what the fuck this is. I just heard startup too. Maybe some of you are joining a startup company and people are looking at you like you're fucking crazy because it's a startup company, right? People are like, do you know how dangerous that is? That is completely like, I just had the word and I lost it. What is it? It's like an investment word that they use, or like a Wall Street word, volatile. It's a volatile investment type of thing. But your intuition and your discernment is telling you, with this specific company that you go to and you just feel completely in flow with. It's so funny. I literally just, God, what's that movie? I don't know the name of the movie, but he's an older guy. It's Robert De Niro. and that one chick with the brown hair, but I think it's called The Intern. There we go. He goes and interns at her company. And it's like this weird program. But it's like a look. And then the Nine of Wands wants to come out again. Yeah. I'm almost getting like because Nine of Wands has to do with defensiveness. I just heard attack mode. Like you don't have to justify the decisions that you make to outside people. If your intuition and spirit and your ancestors and everybody on your team is saying yes, like this is definitely for you, you don't have to defend yourself in the ways in which you think you do. Just do what the fuck you gotta do. Like you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to exert that energy. Look, and then we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Like you're the leader of your own life, right? You know exactly what it is that you're going towards, because we talked earlier in this reading about that eagle eye perspective and seeing the whole playing field, the whole entire board, and deep diving. Whatever it is that you choose, you dive deep into that and you move forward in fire energy. You move forward with swift action, with a knowing of what it is that your target is. And that's just what you do. You do not have to defend yourself or the position that you hold to anybody. You really don't. This is a part of that confidence and that courage that you get when you get a certain level of relationship with the divine, with spirit, with your ancestors, right? This is what we work on so that when we make decisions, look, wish come true. Wish fulfillment. This is something that is, whatever it is that's going to come in and whatever it is that falls away in the process is leading you exactly to what it is that I heard it's beyond your imagination. It's beyond your ability to see here on this dimension. I have a feeling that your higher self is like, this might not even be because sometimes I don't think we realize. I know we realize this, look, and then the fucking 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Stop it. Stop it. It's so funny because there's a baby on this card, and I was literally just going to say, many times because we get so caught up in right now, we forget that we are the ancestors of the future, and we forget that sometimes the work that we put in here isn't for us to manifest here. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Sometimes the work that we put in here is not for us to manifest here. Okay. I don't know why I have to show you guys this, but it's kind of ridiculous. And I'm going to be a little bit embarrassed, I think. All right. This is my notebook, right? It says abundance is magnetized to me. I do this 3, 6, 9 times a day, right? I write this out. It says abundance is magnetized to me and my bloodline because we are worthy, right? Sometimes we do the work here, or the work that we do here is not for us to manifest here and now. Sometimes the work that we do here is for the bloodline. It's for the generations that are coming after us because we are the ancestors of the future. What is the legacy that we're leaving? What are we healing for the bloodline? What are we setting up? What is the past that we're gonna hand over to the ones coming after us so that they don't fumble, right? What are the lessons that we're going to teach them through our experiences so that they don't fumble what it is that we're setting up for them? I heard like the layup, alley-oop. I don't know if it's called an alley-oop. I don't know why that is a thing, but alley-oop, right? I keep on seeing a basketball player like alley-oop, like looping it up and someone grabbing it and like fucking full-blown Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, what? No, I'm not sure Michael Jackson ever dunked, but Michael Jordan definitely did. The fucking hell. Whew. But a full-blown Michael Jordan dunk, tongue out and everything. And this might not be something that we get to do in this lifetime. This might be what we set up for the bloodline, right? But whatever it is that's coming in, collective, the amount of courage and knowing and power that you have in making this decision is going to bring so much healing. It's going to bring so much wish fulfillment. And like I said, beyond what it is that you can possibly see or comprehend at this point in time on this dimension. This might be something, this might be a decision that you actually don't see the full-blown ripple effect of until you're at a higher level, a higher consciousness. I heard smile down upon you. Okay. This might actually be something that someone else in your bloodline actually set up for you. You might be the one dunking like Michael Jordan in this, but it's almost like you don't see it's funny. It's almost like you were not a part of the game. It's so interesting that they're using basketball for this, but I understand why. It's almost like you were not a part of the game. You weren't even on the floor. And then all of a sudden, it's like make or break time in the game. Fourth quarter, like fucking 10 seconds on the clock, right? And all of a sudden, one of the ancestors runs off of the court, you run off of the bench, and they alley-oop it to you, and you dunk like Jordan. I don't know why dunking like Jordan is a thing. Like, so in some instances, there is a wish fulfillment coming in that you did not even see. You were not even a part of the game. You were not even a part of the process, but you were the one who was able to take that ball and dunk it for the ancestors, for the win. Okay, moving on. And then we have Ace of Cups. Oh, God. Come on. First of all, can we just pause and say thank you so much, ancestors? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, Ascended Masters, spiritual teams, and angels for all of the fucking work that you do. I am so grateful to be a vessel. Like, we have Six of Wands, victory, King of Pentacles, the ultimate stability. Well, the Emperor is the ultimate stability, but King of Pentacles, stability, and then the Ace of Cups, right? You see the difference in these cups? Like, this sinister ass is presenting like he has an Ace of Cups for you, but that's not it. This is the Ace of fucking Cups. You're going to know the difference because you're going to be in flow with it. You're going to feel free. This bitch is naked from bottom down. Do you know how freeing that is to swim in water naked? She's not fully naked, but like, she doesn't have her pants on. Most of the time, women would go topless before they would go bottomless. Like, that is a freeing ass feeling. Yeah? I have to pause because I have to take this call. I'll be right back. All right, my bad, collective. Where were we? So the Six of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups came in after Star card, wish fulfillment. Yeah, this is pure victory when it comes to, and then the Ace of fucking Pentacles. Come on now. This is a gift, baby. The universe is pouring into the collective in a whole new way, and this is deserved, collective. This is deserved, right? Like I said, this is something, for some of you, This is something that you weren't even on the court assisting in any of it. The only thing that you assisted in is slam dunking that ball at the last 10 seconds and winning the game. And sometimes this is what happens. This is what happens. Look. Treasure of gold. Like this is gold. This is not fickle. This is not anything that's gonna tarnish. This is pure gold. This is pure like wish fulfillment. This is pure pouring in from the divine, and you're going to see it and feel it in such a strong way. But the courage that you have to be able to say no to that which does not serve you and to follow your intuition and your discernment is where the real message lies, because there is a choice that you're going to have to make collective. And now I just keep staring at the Ten of Swords energy. There is a something that you are going to have to cut off in order for this to fully come in, and in order for this to really flourish in the way that Spirit wants it to flourish. I do want to actually wrap this up, so let's get a final spread for this. We're going to get a new spread for a final message. Now, I'm going to do Oracle. Okay. Part of this newness that I'm bringing into myself, I don't know why I want to talk about this. Probably because it has to do with the phone call I just got, but so I started making like weekly menus, which is fun. I love to cook, and I actually went to culinary school. The amount of courage that you are going to display. Look. Courage to step into life, perfect storm, and you see the electricity and the vortex, just the energy coming from this bird's chest, from this bird's heart, and the transformation that's happening. This black crow has fucking peacock feathers. This black crow is a bird that you've never seen or witnessed before, right? I have to take this call. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is gonna be super fucking choppy, but here we are. The courage to step into life. This is beautiful, collective. This is beautiful. And then we have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Which is kind of like what I'm getting with that star card that we have, okay? This is so funny how and then we have confidence in your magic. And you see how these go chronologically, yeah? Oh, wait, not really. This is 10, but 7, 8, and 10. Where's the 9? No. I'm losing focus because there's so many things happening. So many calls coming in. Should we read this? Let's go ahead and read this one. Let's read The Courage to Step into Life, Perfect Storm. An invitation to act now. The courage to step into life, sheltering from turbulence. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may, this is giving me that, it's like that Two of Swords energy, deciding what choice to make, taking the blindfold off and choosing a side. Anyways, buffeted by gusts of the storm, or you will be, wait, what? Should we start over? I think we should start over. Excuse me. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting if turbulent time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be, which is the Page of Cups energy, right? The key is to remain centered and balanced, which is the fucking Temperance card, and bear witness to the forces build in, bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around, and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. The storm will be absolutely perfect for you, right? Because anytime you have an energy that's building up around you, and you're able to just stand in the center of it and stand in your center, in your power, in your strength, in your courage. And because you take that simple, it's not a simple act, but because you take that act and you encompass that energy, all of the stuff around you is naturally going to fall away. And it's almost like all you have to do is be the witness of what's happening. All you have to do is witness how things, people, and places react to your new way of existing. That is a perfect storm, right? If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first, Ashe, always. If life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance, let it all go with the wind. I just heard let it go and let it flow again. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can always be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity. I just saw the Star card again, that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem, here. Time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness. Experiencing the fullness of life, you will succeed. And this is also, like, as I was reading that, it reverted me back to the very first card that we read, right? Where it was saying that you can take a moment to breathe. But if you wait too long, if you don't take action, if you don't have the courage to move forward in whatever it is, this new adventure that's presenting itself to you, collective, you will stay stagnant, and you will, I just saw the Between the Worlds card, you will feel like you are in and out of reality. Of a reality that you wanted and a reality that you no longer suits or fits you. But this is the time to have confidence. This is the time to wield your sword righteously, I heard. Wow. All right, let's get some final tarot, and then we are going to close this out because I need to get my brain together. I actually might calm down this morning. I've been doing a lot this past week, and I kind of need a break. I didn't really rest on Sunday, which is my normal day of rest. So, okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Look, the skills that you have learned thus far is going to allow this Queen of Swords energy to wield her sword righteously not impatiently, because the Queen of Swords can be very impatient, very abrupt, very abrasive, right? It's not an impatient energy. She knows exactly what it is that needs to go, right? She knows exactly what it is that needs to go. And she's going to wield her sword righteously so that the 10 of Pentacles can come in, so that the abundance, that the divine, the spirit, that the ancestors, right? That the ascended masters, that all of the spiritual teams have for you. And then the King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. This is very strategic, creative energy, very witty, very understanding of why it is that they're making the moves that they're making, right? This is beautiful. Can we have, I'm so proud of the collective. You guys, I am sorry that this video is a bit choppy. I just had a lot of calls coming in this morning. And like I said, I just woke up, so it's like, okay. And then we have the Hangman, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups. I personally love it when the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords are on the board together, because I feel like they, I don't know, I feel like they exchange tools sometimes, right? Anyways, this is shifting your perspective on tearing down the old and welcoming in the new, because the Queen of Cups is eager to give her cup to somebody, and that is a welcoming of new energy into her space, right? So I feel like the shift in perspective is a shift on how the process has to be, or how tower moments are actually initiated, the fact that you can initiate it yourself. And I just heard, and be in a sovereign state while you do it, right? Towers don't have to be so fucking dramatic. They really don't. I mean, they naturally come with like the perfect storm talked about, they naturally come with a destructive energy, because that's what you're doing, whether that be energetically or physically or like metaphorically, whatever. That's what the Tower is. That's what it brings about. But I'm getting like this is a simple shift in perspective and understanding that you're simply choosing who to hand your cup to more wisely now. Was that just me? Did I just see something out of the camera? That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was weird. I'm going to have to watch that back. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. This collaborative energy. And again, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles as like, this is you. This is you working on the skills. This is you building up the business. This is you doing everything, the physical action that needs to be done in this dimension. And these are the ancestors watching over you, like ready to fucking tag you in to the race, ready to alley-oop that basketball to you so you can dunk like Jordan. I don't know why this is such a like prevalent reference in this reading, but here we are. Okay, can we get a final card, please? Temperance, patience, collective. Allow spirit, allow the divine to do what it is that they have to do in the bigger picture, in the background, and have patience for whatever this energy is, for whatever it is that needs to go. Have patience during the process. Be in balance, find your harmony, stay in flow, trust your intuition, trust the divine, have faith in the divine. This is a test among, what is it? A testimonial to your faith, right? When we are in moments like this is spirit really testing your faith. Do you really trust me to bring in that which I know is coming in, because I can see things that you can't see, even your higher self can't see? Do you really trust me Do you love me enough to trust me? Right? Do you love me enough to trust me to be able to fulfill this for you and bring all of the things in to do what it is that I told you I'm finna do, right? I don't know why I said it like that, but here we are. And then strength. Come on now. Come on now. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. The courage that you display is going to astound you. I don't think that's what I said in the beginning, but whatever. You guys get it. There's a courage that you guys are going to display that is going to astound you, right? Fuck the other people. It's going to astound you and your capability. And you're going to look at yourself different in the mirror, collective. I'm so incredibly proud of you. This is beautiful energy. This is, I just don't want you guys to forget the beginning when we had the warning, right? Right? It can all be beautiful in the end, but we still have to go through that warning process, that warning period that was brought to our attention, right? We still have to be able to have the discernment. We still have to be able to have the trust. We still have to be able to have the courage, right? We still have to be able to have the mindset that we don't have to explain ourselves to people who don't understand, right? To stand 10 toes down and understand that we are worthy of what it is that is coming into us, and that we know in our knower that this is the right decision no matter what, right? Oh shit. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna start to I actually think I'm just gonna relax today and read, make some dinner tonight, design some things. So that's that. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful week. And whenever this reading reaches you, I thank you so much for being here. If you are not subscribed, I would very much appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It really does help. And I would love to be able to one day be able to do these readings live with you guys. So that does help on that journey. If you don't want to subscribe, a simple like would be beautiful. All right. If you guys need anything from the apothecary, the winter hydration line is available now. I do have a new product for the winter hydration line coming up, which is super exciting. But right now what is available is the chamomile body butter. It's gorgeous. Everything in the winter hydration line is honey based. I do have the lip kit, the lip care kit. It is a sugar scrub exfoliating and a lip balm. And then I also have the honey facial cleanser. Okay. I love you guys. I have to go. Okay. All the links are in the description box below. Yeah. Love, love.